make some homemade pasta. We're going to use gluten-free flour. Takes four cups of flour and 6 eggs, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a pinch of salt. So we'll start by cracking 6 eggs, and we'll mix those up, and we'll just start. We made a little funnel out of this to put the eggs in, and then you just keep folding the eggs in as you build the dough up. And then the amount of flour that you use will just get pulled into the eggs and until you get a nice dough ball. So I got 2 eggs in here already. These are our farm fresh eggs. So I'll add those. These were just harvested this week. I'm getting about 9 eggs a day. 4. These eggs or shells are tough. All right, so there's 6 eggs. You get a fork here to mix it up. Elvis helping us out. Hey, buddy, pull those off. I'm gonna add my olive oil in here too. That's probably good. Couple tablespoons. There's 1, 2. Put it back on and get some salt. Do some fresh sea salt. Get Elvis. Mix the olive oil, the eggs together. And just pour it in the funnel. Looks like I made the right size funnel. All right. And we'll just kind of fold it in, mix it in, fold it. I've made pasta before. I don't know if I cut the batch down before, but I mean, if you want just enough for dinner, you can make it with just 1 egg and maybe a cup of flour to start with, and whatever flour, it does not get blended in with the eggs. You just throw that away. You can add it if you want. Cut that out. So we just keep blending it in, pulling the flour into the middle. Eventually you can start using your hands because the flour will keep it from sticking. We're almost to that point. So we're getting to a point where we can probably start using our hands. I think I'm gonna. Just keep folding it in on itself. Drawing in a little more flour. Our eggs are a little on the smaller side, so I might have to add another egg. Otherwise I'll waste all this flour because this is getting very close. So Ended up with 4 balls of dough out of that 4 cups. And now we just start rolling it out, getting it flat so that we can slice it up into, I'm gonna make it all into fettuccine, which is, you know, maybe a 1/4 inch wide. So we'll just get down to the thickness, get a little bit of dusted flour on here. And we'll just kind of roll it out. Should have dusted the yeah, I'm gonna have to dust this cut. We're just rolling it, trying to get it smoothed out. It's a little on the big side. It's all right. Still sticking. You need to put a little more flour down. It's a little better. Well, this is fun. It's not working. All right. The trouble is I need a big workspace. This board is just not, I think I want to do about half of that at a time. I'll go with a smaller piece here. That's the thickness I want. Close to it. It's still sticky. All right. So then what do? Just square it up, I guess. That's probably good length, or is that, I'll go with this length. Just kind of fold it over on itself. That, you just take a knife. Just cut cut it, I don't know, 1/4 inch linguine size. It's kind of my goal. And just kind of loosen it up. So because this was gluten-free flour, I struggled to kind of keep it together. So what I did is, instead of rolling it up, I started just cutting the slices. We'll see what how it cooks up. Hopefully it won't fall apart, because gluten does hold things together. And well, we'll give it a shot. It'll be healthier for us because we're trying to be on a gluten-free diet. So I don't know, it looks pretty good, but we'll cook it up, and then I'll do a little video on we go to plate this. We're doing whitefish marinara. So we've got some fish and got some marinara sauce going over here, and we'll put some Parmesan cheese on it, and I'll take a picture or I'll just video it. Start boiling. So I've collected all the sap today, and we've got a pretty full pot. I would say that's a 10-gallon pot. It's probably 2/3, so maybe 7 gallons. 7 gallons. So let's get this going. Heat. This is my beer making pot. So I boil my beer in this, or make my sparge water. Boil my sparge water in this. Get a full tank. So just boil it down until nighttime. Shut it off. Keep adding to it. Boil it down. Pretty straightforward. Till you get down to I think it's 7 degrees over boiling, depending on your altitude. I think that's the rule of thumb. So it's 212, you go up to 219 typically. Once it reaches that temperature, it's pretty much done. You can also tell by the way the bubbles start breaking. You got to be very careful with boil over. That's why I like this tall pot, is it's got tall sides on it, so that's pretty low risk. Anyways, we're making maple syrup.